To live and die in LA. It's the place to be. You got to be there to know it. Everybody wanna see. Live and die in LA. It's the place to be. You got to be there to know it. What everybody wanna see.
You grew up riding the subways, running with people. Up in Harlem, down on Broadway, you're no tramp, but you're no lady. Talking that street talk. You're the heart and soul of New York City. And you're a native New Yorker.
Many years since I was here. On the street, I was passing my time away. To the left and to the right, buildings towering to the sky. It's out of sight in the dead of night. Whoa, ha ha ha. Here I am in this city. Ooh, ha ha ha. And baby, would you believe I'm back in the New York groove? I'm back in the New York groove. Whoa, ha.
Ha!
Whoa, ha, 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 ha. Whoa, ha.
Ha!
Whoa, ha, ha, ha.
Pay your surgeon very well to break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin, is this your chin or is that the war you're waging? First corn universe. Hardcore soft porn. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Whoa, ha, whoa, ha. Whoa, ha, whoa, ha. We ain't never whoa ha a guitar riff. Ooh,
We never did.
levels,
yeah, we did
nigga.
That.
Blooming onion.
Everybody, welcome back to the Blackest Show About Nothing. It's Jade NXT.
Oh God, yes it is.
Bibbity boppity boo.
Bitches.
It's a great it's nice to have a little bit of good news.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that, better's a cream.
No.
It's very,
We're not feeling a brand new day just yet.
Which I have to say, they put Luther's first album out on streaming, and his version of Can You Feel a Brand New Day is out on it. And I gotta tell you, I wish they would have just used his version in the movie.
Of course, so why didn't they?
I don't know. Gross overlook by Quincy Jones. They could have just added Luther. But anywho,
you want to make up some fan fiction?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna write a story one day about how Quincy Jones secretly hated Luther Vandross
because he was more talented.
Yes, composer-wise and everything.
Yeah.
He was his biggest threat, and killed him.
Or just a natural.
No, just play. That's in theme of today's episode.
Yes. But anywho, you have notes. Do you have news for us this week?
The news this week is that the genocide is not over and that there are still airstrikes and families being killed in Gaza. Also in Sudan, the RSF has taken full siege of El Fashir, which we have been talking about for several years now. And you can also, or a couple of years now, you can also go again. I'm always directing you back to Sarah's page because she does the relentless work of letting us know what's going on the ground in Sudan. Exhaustive work. You know what I mean? Physically, emotionally, that takes a toll on you. So This is not a good thing. The RSF taking full control of El Fashir is a horrible thing. They've built walls around the city. They are blocking people from being able to leave. They are killing. They have killed like 300 to 400 people in days. So please don't stop paying attention to the atrocities that are happening around the world. Um, if you all heard our intro, just to switch gears a little bit, then you heard that there's a little bit of a theme happening, and the
Mm.
news this week really speaks to said theme. New York City,
Mm.
I'm so fucking proud of you. Not you, Sheepshead Bay, Staten Island, Upper East Side, Midtown, and I forget where else. Sheepshead Bay.
Mhm.
Bensonhurst. Like, fuck y'all.
Mm.
But everybody else, this is why Staten Island is always the peg leg of the boroughs.
Mhm.
That's why you're
Mhm.
always the peg leg. Because I am
Mhm.
proud of us and what we did. I really, really am. Zoran Kwame Mamdani is
Mhm.
New York City's new mayor, first millennial mayor, first Muslim mayor, like so many
Mhm.
beautiful things. And
First
also,
attractive mayor. He's a little cutie patootie.
yeah,
I'm
he's a
like,
cutie. Him and his wife are so
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. His wife is really cute
Um,
too.
Son of a legend. Let's also be his mother is a very, very, very respected filmmaker. And
Mhm.
New York City native. And it's just really lovely to see that he ran a campaign that was not full of gimmicks and games, and it just spoke to what we need. It also shows you the state of where we are and how desperate
Mhm.
we are at this point, where this is like we are putting this person, or this person's being put on a pedestal just for giving a fuck or saying they give a fuck about other human beings. Like, that shouldn't be that shouldn't be monumental, but here we are. um so I'm really proud. I did what I needed to do. I took Noah with me to vote,
Mhm.
so she could see the whole process and all of that. But also, that this is just literally day one,
Yeah.
and there is so much to be done. I am disappointed in you, Kwame, for voting no on props 1 through 4, because the streamlining power into just a few is dangerous. It's very, very dangerous, and we've seen what that has done for us as a people overall. But I'm going to take the win for what it is. We got to hold his feet to the fire.
Mhm.
We got to pray your protection prayers. Pray your protection prayers. And I'm gonna just leave that right there. But I'm really, 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 really fucking proud of us, man. I'm really proud of us. And I really hope that as a city we get what we deserve just as people, just as hardworking fucking people who are not here
Yeah.
trying to become actors or the most famous musicians in the world or whatever the case is. Regular working fucking people who deserve a fucking break, because we've not gotten one for so long. It's always something. And fuck you, you nuthead ass nigga Eric Adams. I hope your coon ass gets caught on the street with all of the foolishness that you did in office for the last few years. I don't even know who fucking voted for you. I know I didn't. I know I didn't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, I'm really proud of us, and I'm gonna pass it over to XD now, because
Yeah.
California also did what needed to be done.
Yeah. Yes. California passed Measure 50. We only had one measure on the ballot. Only one thing to do was just vote yes or no,
Yep.
right? And so many times California has missed the mark on certain things that should be very glaringly obvious, like we learned in the last election about slave labor.
Slave labor.
However, California definitely proved itself to be understanding that the nation is in peril, is in
Yeah.
deep danger. And if you didn't know, Measure 50 was a response to Texas in redrawing their congressional maps, which would lose Democrats seats in Congress. And California was like, well, we're the next big motherfucker,
Mm-hmm.
so we can do the same thing. Um, and you know, California is also a it's the richest state. So you know,
Yeah.
a lot of folks kind of like yield to
Mm-hmm.
California a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because Gavin Newsom's always like, we could pull out right now, and y'all, the rest of the country will be poor. So,
The rest of the
so
country is poor. We are
yeah,
we have
yeah,
one of the highest fucking poverty rates for children, hungry children. You know,
yeah.
while they sit up here trying to
Um,
put us up on this pedestal.
right. But yes, good job, California, for doing what's right. Also, shout out to the LA Dodgers for winning the World Series.
Very good.
I'm usually not. This was a special win,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's because especially for the Latino fans here,
Mm-hmm.
because LA has been under such duress with the
Yeah.
fires, with the current administration, with it costing. You know what I mean?
Fuck you,
ICE,
Ice,
like
you
it
little
was.
dick wiener minions. Fuck y'all.
Yes, yes.
Every day I curse your fucking names.
I hope you get a paper cut right here, right
Yeah,
here,
and
right
I
here.
hope your children cry every time
Mm-hmm.
you hold them.
Mm-hmm.
I wish the
You
worst for
stay
you.
with diarrhea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but
Acid
it was nice to
reflux.
have. It was nice for LA to have a win. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of us talk about getting the small wins when you can, and I think that's what it was. So, you know, congrats and kudos to everybody else, especially even abroad in Virginia. You know, you did
Yeah.
wonderful with
Jersey.
and Jersey, which I think is very cool that both governor elects were roommates in college. I was like,
Yes.
that's very sweet. And
It
you know,
is.
turning Pennsylvania kept their Supreme Court, which is huge.
Yeah.
Because if you recall, African with 3Ks tried
Mm.
to buy out that election. So you know what I mean? Like things are. I'm not. It's nice to see the smoky gray lining in a very dark black ass cloud. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. You're like,
So
is that a remnant of
yes,
the sun? I
yes,
don't know.
yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, it
Titty
is.
residue, like kind of like that. You know?
Oh, I saw this video the other day where this mother put some apple. She was trying to wean her child off breastfeeding, put apple cider vinegar on her titty. And the baby was like, it
Oh my
stinks.
god. Well, how old? Wait. Well, how old was the child?
The child was a year and a half, maybe. A year and a
Oh,
half.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Because you
No,
know that.
don't do it. Don't fucking do it. I'm not gonna let you do it. If they want to
Before
nurse
we,
till they're 5, y'all have to shut the fuck up and let them do that.
I don't have an issue with that. I just worry about the mother because it's like, damn girl, like, aren't you gonna ever get a break? Like, you know what I mean?
Fair. Totally,
Like,
totally fucking
I
fair.
get it. It is healthy. It is. You know, even giraffes and shit be like, move, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't. Where yes and
No, giraffe babies tumble. They like skydive out the pussy, and then they be
well,
like click, 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 click. I'm an adult. You know what I mean? So I don't
okay, well,
actually don't know what happens with giraffes, but
maybe humans need to
scientifically,
learn better.
I think
I
we
don't know.
do. We're the weakest link.
Yeah.
You
How are we
see?
the top of the food chain and can't walk as soon as we drop?
Exactly. Can't even bite
Whack.
into an animal without getting sick raw. You see what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Weakest
Exactly. What do
fucking
we have?
link.
Thumbs.
Okay,
Ooh.
ooh la la. Ooh, you get to walk on 2 legs, bitch. I walk on 4. Like, stop.
Yeah. Womp womp.
And
Evenly
bears,
distributed.
right? And bears be like, I do both, bitch. Get you a bitch, you can do
Okay.
both.
Okay.
So please, I can't. I am,
Right.
I'm a self-hating human. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be that. It's fine.
Yeah. But anywho, thank you for listening, and each and every week, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. It is holiday season.
Mm.
So be prepared for a whole bunch of great holiday content from us down to the Patreon and on YouTube, but more specifically Patreon.
Mhm.
Go down there. That's what we have, the wangest and dangest of doodles.
Yeah.
For $9.99. We're remaining consistent during this.
No
During
tariffs. With no
this,
tariffs. We as much as we need to. There ain't no tariffs over here. So shout out to the employees at Canva. They were protesting for fair employment rights, and unionizing and all of those things. And they were marching outside, honey, with their whistles and their signs. And so, I had to stop and be like, solidarity. and then, kept it moving. But shout out to the employees at Canva who are doing what they need to do to take care of themselves. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I shouted them out because I passed them a little while ago and they were doing what needed to be done.
Yeah. Subscribe to us on YouTube. It's free, freer than you and me.
Mm-hmm.
We have some good stuff there. And we'll be back with more Jaden XD. Hit it, Claude.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Human beings are the only animals capable of contemplating their own mortality, and they've been doing that for thousands of years. And yet somehow, in the very recent past, we have lost the practical wisdom.
And we're black. So many folks, have transitioned over the last few years, untimely. And so we're going to honor those who ain't got no business being dead today.
Yes.
And those that should have called it quits when they needed to.
Yep. Mortality draft time.
Abe, drop that ABC Sports theme. Who do you have on your list first?
I know who you would think it would be because there's one person who obviously this is all based off of, right? They are the main number one person that anytime they're referenced, it is always like they ain't got no business being dead. They ain't got no business being dead. So I'm actually not going to start off with the obvious. Or maybe I am. Because the first person on my list is Bernard McCullough, a.k.a. Bernie Mac. As I in all of my rewatches, like Bernie Mac show is a part of my rewatches at this point. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I have to watch the Bernie Mac show at least once a year now. I did a little rewatch of Moesha. I told XD because I realized I didn't even remember how this shit closed out. Like I don't remember Moesha past a certain point. And I forgot how much Bernie Mac was on Moesha. And it's just the kings of comedy, his stand-ups. Bernie Mac is literally one of my favorite comedians of all time. He has an endearing quality to him. He has an honest quality to him. The problematic side is what is of the times. But surprisingly, he's not as wild as you think he could be.
I gotta be honest. I watched one of his stand-ups outside of the Kings of Comedy around that era. And his jokes, he clarified a lot of the jokes in the thing. Like, they're not as problematic as one would think. You know what I mean?
As you would think they would be. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And I was like, oh, okay. I get it. Yeah. And like, maybe he might have punched it up maybe one or two for like, you know what I mean? But you can tell like, no.
Yeah. And the same thing I told you with my last rewatch of Bernie Mac show. He was a lot more progressive in the ideas around parenting, or a lot more willing to shift and change, or the character was, because he would go into things with a very like tunnel vision mentality. This is how I was raised. We beat kids when they do this, that, and the third. But you could see where, the different layers and the different nuances that come along with raising children and different personalities and so forth come into play. And he really was very progressive. So every time I see Bernie Mac, I miss Bernie Mac. And that's why Bernie Mac is number one on my list for somebody who don't have no business not being with us here physically anymore.
What happened to that girl? I ain't gonna see that skunk motherfucker no more, man. Bitch farted all in my car and shit. What type of shit is this? I don't care how fine she is. She farted in your car, you mad.
On my list, the first person, they would provide excellent commentary on the world that we lived in, or that we're currently in. I'm sure they would probably say, I've been telling y'all this for years. And he probably would say, oh, now that this is affecting y'all, now y'all want to be active. But it's Paul Mooney.
I started writing comedy when I was about 8 years old. I used to get in trouble when I went to school. My mother had to come and prove that I wasn't plagiarizing, that I didn't steal it because it was funny. And I also knew the power of comedy and speech and timing. Timing's everything, and I knew it.
Paul Mooney is one of my idols. And I got to meet him in a weird happenstance once. I think I've told you all over the years. It's also when I figured out something about him that I was a little, but also it makes sense.
Listen, we got to be honest.
That's why that joke initiated, I'm so woke, I'm dating a white man. You know what I mean? So
he's also of a particular generation where, you know how that goes.
Where it's a very problematic ideal on that side too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it is. It's not it's not an excuse. Yeah, but Paul Mooney, he would provide the best commentary for what's going on. I feel like he would have the best commentary for the loogie in Office and Protect Your Neck, who, all of that. I do miss Paul Mooney. I miss Paul Mooney. I told you my friends had to help him randomly on the street in Harlem. Like, he was trying to get into his window because he locked himself out of his apartment.
Oh my gosh.
And they were like, Paul Mooney? Wait, he summoned them for help. You ain't wrong about that. Okay. Let's see. Who's next on my list? Who do I want to go with? Jesus. And I'm going to tell you why.
He's not dead. They'll tell you he's not dead.
You're right. He is risen. I get it. Yeah. But listen, hear me out.
Okay.
I feel like he would be more effective now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't particularly care about anybody else's
He could
sins.
take down Deloitte.
Y'all had to see the visual for that.
Yeah. Maybe God is real, because that was real on time.
I don't care about other people's sins. But I need him to come speak for himself. You know what I'm saying? Because his namesakes. His namesakes.
Give him bad PR.
Bad PR, horrible. They're wildin'. They've been wildin'. They're wildin' more, and they're doing it all in his name.
They're lying on your name, blood.
So listen, okay, chat. Chat, they are lying on you. And I just want to let you know, you be more effective down here. Maybe not, though, actually. Maybe not. Because he's Palestinian as well.
Yeah.
And you see how they turned on Sean King. So, who's next? I'm sorry.
I was not expecting that.
I wasn't expecting to say it. Sorry.
We just lost her, And I also think oftentimes we have lost the way when it comes to protest. And not just the like walking out and marching, but just the act of protest.
Yeah.
It is a deep thing that I think we've all lost the plot on.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you go back and read her stuff, her work, and you kind of realize like we have a lot more work to do. But Assata Shakur,
she was on my list. She was.
The condition of my people, my history was very much connected with other oppressed people, and I began to see that the same foot that was on the necks of the Vietnamese people that was on.
Oftentimes when we talk about activism, and especially modern times now, there's this weird air of people saying, feeling like the past doesn't matter, right? And it's like, no. These folks laid the blueprint. They understand what works. And I gotta... People rarely vary from the script, you know what I mean? And so this is why I'm not necessarily so like freaking out about, yes, the government and the world's on fire, but I, as somebody who's Black, I'm like, we have kind of, this isn't new for us.
No, it's just true for us.
It's true for us, right? It's just newer for white people. And so the white folks we have to deal with are being Frankie Lawns about everything. You know what I mean? And so it's like, we'll be okay.
No,
if we just study and hold fast to those who came before us who did this work,
Speaking of that, speaking of studying and those who have, again, no business not being with us, who we really need with us right now, especially in piggybacking off of everything you just said, the aunties. And you all know which aunties I'm talking about. Toni, Maya, Nikki, Belle.
Oh, Toni Morrison is on my list.
Yes.
I
had to, the aunties would have not only the greatest commentary, but also the most soothing commentary for our hearts and our spirits right now.
Like Toni Morrison always talked about like racism and stuff like this as a distraction. And so that's what I kind of always remind myself of. I'm like, well, what are you covering up, right? Or like when people are actively being racist towards us, like, well, what are you? This is a distraction for me, right? Because you hate the fact of what the fuck I'm doing because it impedes on your weird obsession with power.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, yeah, all of it is distraction, especially to us. It's silly.
It is.
It's taught. It's taught by theologians. It's been taught by scientists. Racism is a scholarly affair. It is totally ingrained in the education that we receive. The history.
It is. So I miss the aunties. I feel like the aunties are needed now. Now the beautiful thing is that we have so many of their written words that apply to, how we feel and apply to today and things that we can take with us. Same for Assata, you know what I'm saying? Same for the spirits, the energies, the fight, all of those things. But we really could just use them right now with a warm hug and a fucking cup of coffee. Let's take a little break and then we'll come back with some more. They ain't got no business being dead.
Hit it, Claude.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
And yet, by taking dying people out of home and putting them in hospital, we changed our understanding of the process. We lost our ownership of the process and we gave it to healthcare. And we forgot what dying looked like.
And we're back talking about folks that ain't got no business being dead and those that need to be. We're also the Mortality Draft.
The Mortality Draft.
Dun, 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 dun. Next on my list is twofold. One is sisterhood, and more specifically, Tracy Braxton.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what has gotten in to her sisters that's still on this earth.
Okay, so pause. Talk to me for a
But
minute.
they have. Okay,
Tell me what's
so
going
I'm
on.
trying to understand through these clips because I don't watch the show. I'm not actively watching. Like, you know what I mean? Because here's. Anywho, I know what happened.
Okay.
Because TikTok told me.
Okay.
And
the youth students.
So, yes. Apparently, Tamar got sued got sent a cease and desist letter by somebody in the family, one of the sisters. It's Trina Braxton.
The Canadian?
Reason why is yes, and the reason why is because remember she was married to this man named Gabe.
The Latino man.
Yes, who is dead now.
Oh.
However, he passed away a few years ago. However, the reason why Tamar got a cease and desist letter is because one of the guests that she was about to have on alleged that Gabe sexually assaulted her.
Oh.
So it's weird that, like, Trina, why y'all were even divorced? So why are you covering? It almost seems like a cover-up thing. And so,
that's weird.
So like Tamar brings it up, and then like Tawanda's like, don't say y'all. And then it's also brought up that I guess Tawanda took Tamar's man like eons ago. And then Tony gets into it about there's some of course money. And so it's just a whole little melee, right? And then so like Tony starts saying like, Tamar, you don't want it with me, you fuck with a heavyweight, like spewing lines that's why I wish, gosh, stop being friends with gay people. But anywho,
I felt
sorry. I have something to say about what I just said in a second.
Okay.
But they so yeah, they're just all in disarray, right? For no reason. Just, I don't know if it's the cameras. I don't know if it's just, this is grief. You know what I mean? And I just feel like if Tracy was here, she could wrangle her sisters together, and be like, ladies,
get
it the fuck together.
Wasn't Tracy, even though she fought with, because I don't think I've ever watched the show.
Tamar,
she fought with Tamar,
but
there was a level of camaraderie with them as well.
Yeah, I think this is, I really do think their beefing and stuff is grief related.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
And the ineffective parenting of Evelyn Braxton.
Because you know how I feel about Evelyn. You know I have opinions.
Yeah. I try to keep it to myself, but hey, I'm just saying, there's a bunch of 50-year-olds on television acting like
no, because I saw the clip and I was like, well, what is happening? What is going on?
It's just a lot of black and doing this.
It is.
And it's just a lot.
And from my observation of
fabric.
Like the pockets of the Braxtons that I've watched, or the Braxton family values, should I say. Listen, I am very reticent to call black women a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what we go through. I know how society views us. I know they be on us a lot. Tamar also does a lot. I know that to be true. She does a lot. Sometimes for the greater good of my entertainment, and then sometimes to the point where you're like, oh girl, you're really doing too much right now. You know what I mean? Again, Her walking in on her mother after her neck surgery, wonderful prime moment. Her imitating Tony and Tony singing several times, amazing moments because it tickles everybody but fucking Tony until she can't even do anything but laugh. I think they get irritated with her. I also think they give her a lot and they put a lot on her as well, and they're all a problem in their own way and don't take the accountability for that. That's my little observation of the little bit that I've seen.
Yeah,
but I do agree. It was very sad that Tracy passed.
Yeah, you remember years ago, you and I have had conversations about like horrible like TV therapists and things.
Yes, Dr. Sherry.
Yeah. Now, the other day, yesterday, I randomly in my spirit, Paul wanted the chicken tetrazzini just came up, right? So I said, let me go watch the full clip. And if you don't know what Paul wanted the tetrazzini, the link is down below.
Yes.
Click it. It is a time.
I don't technically know what tetrazzini is. I'm gonna look that up while you
It's bad enough to think that your boyfriend is cheating, but with your best friend, it's crazy. I don't know whether whoop her ass or hit. When me and Paul first got together, Dominique couldn't stand Paul. But now she coming to my house, cooking them chicken tetrazzini. Our Paul's house is ready to
It's chicken. It's a casserole.
I know it's a Midwestern
spaghetti
fare.
Yes, spaghetti, noodles, peas, chicken, and some sort of cream of something. Soup.
Oh, this is funeral food.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Chicken tetrazzini. So I watched the clip, but I'm, reliving the moment when I first watched it. And I was like, this is so funny. And there's more stuff that I forgot. And then I forgot that Maury used to have in-house therapists and counselors on the show. Guess who was on this episode? It was not Dr. not Dr. Sherry.
Who?
It was Dr. Jeff. Now, you do know who Dr. Jeff is because there is a very famous episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta where Jocelyn beat up Stevie J.
Dr. Jeff Rocker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I do.
But anywho, it's your turn anyway. We got offset.
Okay, let's see. I'm so fascinated. Who created this tetrazzini? Michigan. All right.
Do you follow? There's this. I don't know how many white people you follow, but there's this white girl, this white lady I follow because she's funny. She makes Midwestern salads. And Midwestern salads don't have vegetables in them.
No, they've got mayonnaise, candy, sometimes fruit, gelatin.
Meat. So it is so I'll watch her just make Midwestern salads because they're hilarious to me. So then, and she lives in Minnesota. So she went to a grocery store and she was like, it's not just me. She said, look. So you know how when you go to whatever local grocery you have, and at the deli they have the pasta salads and and whatnot. Jade, when I tell you, it was 24 different Minnesota salads
in the ready-made food.
Yes,
section?
in the deli.
All right, hold on. We're
about I have to look for you.
Hold on. No, Midwestern salads. No, y'all are doing too much. That's not it. Okay, hold on. All right.
Midwestern mama.
All right. 17 Midwestern potluck salads that could have been in Grandma's church cookbook. A 7-layer salad. You would think that that's reminiscent of a 7-layer dip, wouldn't you? It's not.
Oh, people were requesting your 7-layer dip recipe, by the way.
Oh. Okay. All right, listen here. Okay, the 7-layer salad Cook time, 10 minutes. Prep time, 15 minutes. This is what you'll need. Come on, computer. God damn. A pound of bacon, 1 large head of iceberg lettuce rinsed, dried, and chopped, a red onion, a pack of frozen green peas thawed, shredded cheddar cheese, and chopped cauliflower. The dressing consists of mayonnaise, Parmesan cheese, and white sugar.
I'm about to send you this video.
That doesn't seem like the most atrocious, though, that they're serving up.
I'm
A
about to send you
cookie
this video.
salad. Okay, yeah, send it to me.
There you go.
Okay. Pasta salad. Bacon ranch pasta salad.
Salad.
Italian.
Festive medley broccoli salad, California pepperoni pasta salad, broccoli crunch salad, cucumber salad,
Creamy kook. What the fuck is that? That sounds.
crab salad,
I don't think I was supposed to say that.
And she keeps going.
Chicken poppy seed, frog eye salad,
strawberry rhubarb salad,
strawberry rhubarb salad, a cookies and cream salad, raspberry ripple. I'm not watching the rest of that. That's insane. That's insane. I saw somebody make a salad with lime flavored jello, mayonnaise, baby shrimp, chopped pineapples, and some other shit. And they had to put it in the jello and then let it, congeal.
Coagulate.
Yep. And it was baby shrimp in lime jello.
First of all, I have issues with baby shrimp in general.
Me too. I always call them nigger shrimp because you get them from the you always get them from the Chinese takeout spot. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm like the only place I ain't never seen no shrimp this small in my life in the wild. The only place I be seeing these nigger shrimp is in the hood Chinese spot.
Yeah, they always have that like Hardee's on off. Yeah,
I don't like
on
that.
decal.
Popcorn shrimp.
Yeah.
I knew that there was a problem with that when they first came out.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh, it has buttermilk in it. Fudge stripe cookies, vanilla pudding, buttermilk. This is a cookie salad. Now I like a broccoli salad, so y'all not getting ready to stress me out with that. Ambrosia fruit salad. A cornucopia of canned fruits, nuts, shredded coconut, and whipped topping.
Well, I've had ambrosia before. My
I
mother
don't-
likes ambrosia, but my mother also likes Midwestern food stuffs. So.
Oh, Waldorf salad. Who created the Waldorf salad?
She loves a Waldorf salad.
I know she does.
Mayonnaise,
She said, "Put that mayonnaise on them
walnuts,
apples with the raisins."
Yes. Yeah, add the marshmallows. She loves that shit. And I'd be like, how did I?
I know what I'm putting. I know who I'm putting in the mortality draft. Those Midwest.
We done attacked the French. We done attacked
the desert people.
Whatever.
The Midwest.
Desert people. Because I love how everybody is like, I'm a listener. LOL, but fuck y'all.
That's what we like to hear.
Y'all can talk shit about LA too. And
yeah,
New York.
and New York, please. You all already do. They be like, New York, they're the greatest place on earth. I don't pay $6,000 in rent. And I'm like, bitch, you the fuck right. You don't. But you eat mayonnaise and apples. So like, let's go. Like,
let's call the whole thing off.
Like, let's just fucking fight. Fuck it. Like, what you want to do at this point? I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Let's take a little break.
Oh, it's time for a break?
I think it's time for a break. I know it sounds like we're taking frequent breaks. We are trying to keep you all from getting those intrusive ass fucking ads.
Yes.
And also we are trying to pay our bills. So we are trying, so you bear with us. You love Jaden XD. This is free. You can also join the Patreon. All right, let's take a break. Hit it, Claude.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
One day, she told the nurse who was looking after her that she was terrified of dying in agony. Because if she were to die in agony, she might despair in God. And if she were to despair in God, as a French Roman Catholic, her belief was that would be a mortal sin, so she would not.
And we're black. We're switching over to the other side, well, at least I am. We're doing the mortality draft. And, before the first 45 minutes, it was, giving honor and grace and reverence to those that have passed on. Now it's time for the wrap it up box segment, where there's just some people who just need to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Number one on my list, he kind of did it already. Dick Cheney's gone.
He's actually on my other list.
Yeah.
No. He's on my other list. He's on my.
Oh.
They don't have no business being dead.
Oh, Dick Cheney?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes, because you need to pay for your crimes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No,
he died yesterday.
I know.
And I laughed because he said there will never be a Muslim mayor of New York City over his dead body. And boop.
And boop, there you go. God said, say less.
Mm-hmm.
I also chuckled at Mamdani and his wife's reactions when they told them and filmed it at the voting booth. And they were like, oh, did you all know that Dick Cheney died? And they were like, oh. What was that you said? They leaned into that. Yeah. His wife was very much just like, okay, well. But yeah, he's on my that he doesn't have any business being dead yet because he deserves to pay for his crimes.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. But yeah, but I will go again because he already died.
Yeah.
First on my list, Rupert Murdoch.
If you're going to find criticism, find it from Mr. Murdoch. Mr. Murdoch attacked me solidly on Sky News, in the New York Post, and in The Sun. And what he would do would be he would print these slurs in the New York Post in such a way that when they reprinted them in The Sun, its sister newspaper.
Like, you almost there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you were.
One more spoonful of corn. Like, you know what I mean?
Saying?
Like
one little puddle.
Yeah, like you're almost there.
A wobbly leg on a chair. You know what I mean? The GOP.
Let us be aware that while they preach the supremacy of the state, declare its omnipotence over individual man, and predict its eventual domination of all peoples on the earth, they are the focus of evil in the modern world.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot. But yeah. That's like all of them. I'm not opposed to
I'm all about a fair sweep.
Okay. I just need to know.
Y'all don't want no good for nobody. None of you want any good for anybody.
Yeah,
not a single solitary one of you. And so therefore, I think you should be traded for all the children in Jannah. You are horrible.
Alyssa Milano.
Oh. What?
Alyssa Milano.
Why?
Because she was rude and horrible to Shannon Doherty.
Oh yeah, and wasn't she blocked from coming to her funeral?
Mm-hmm.
Who was the real villain? Do we know for real?
Oh, it's Alyssa Milano. Because then she tried to co-opt the Me Too stuff from Rose McGowan and was like, so she was also evil to her too.
Okay.
So,
and also if you are, because we already know where Tony Dan. Next on the list. Yeah. I go with him because he's got horrible views.
Yeah.
Horrible views. Loogie supporter, big MAGA energy. So yeah, her co-host, her first daddy, uncle, or whatever you want to like that. That he can go.
Yeah. Next on my list is Peter Thiel.
The irony of history would be that the man publicly worrying about the Antichrist accidentally hastens his or her arrival.
They're all there are all these different scenarios. I obviously don't think that that's what I'm doing.
PayPal can suck the big one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they can.
Oh, by the way, all that has been taken care of. We won, by the way.
Very good. Thank God.
Yeah. So, but PayPal has increased fees so much over the last 5 years. Because remember, I remember it was high already. Then the pandemic happened, and they lowered it to whatever to make it fucking reasonable.
Yep.
Now it costs $17 to take $5. So it's like I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're like, oh, do you want to pay a $97 fee to? It's insane.
Like I death to find tech, like financial technologies, and like I know there are some things that are up there that are helpful, right? Like I know that we have advertised like earning, and that's helpful for some people and all that stuff. But it's also a money grab. It's also it's indicative that billionaires are finding ways to take more money out of our pocket.
Yep. So that you can never catch up. You're always in the red.
Yeah.
And even when you get in the black, you one paycheck away. You know what I mean? So
yeah. It's hard to get ahead here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
When you're still robbing Peter to pay Paul, and that's what these apps do. But
let's see. Who do I want to? Do you know who passed on? And I had no clue. Jesse Powell.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Or I didn't remember.
A couple years ago.
Yes, I realized
a couple years
that.
ago. And I remember I was like on a mission to find out where he went because he, you know, went into obscurity for a long time. And I found him, he was at a church, you know, just minding his business, you know, doing that. And then over like pandemic era, it was announced that he had passed away.
Oh, that was so sad to read that. I was like, why? I think I'm going to go back to They Shouldn't Be Gone.
Yeah. Because, go ahead.
Finish what you're saying.
Because the person on my list that should not be gone is Suzanne Douglas. Remember from the Parenthood, like there are so many like great Black actors and actresses that don't get their proper just due, you know, that are like, yes, they might not be marquee or whatever, but they are solid talent. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it makes me so sad.
We make fun of like Essence Atkins sometimes, but like Essence Atkins is a great actress, and B has just yes, people do.
Oh,
but like,
I was like, what?
I don't personally because I just think Mama's never misses a check. She just makes questionable choices with the shows that she chooses. But I mean, I get you got to do it. But
listen,
that's not her though.
No, that's Black Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
But you know what I mean? Like there's so many like CCH Pounder, right? Like there are so many like Black actresses and actors who are just characters or character actors and stuff that just never get their due. But you'd be like, I know them. They be in stuff. And like, yeah, no.
Like
Mr.
Face from Queen Sugar also, who be in stuff. You know the one. Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. Been in stuff. He was on Cosby Show, like been in stuff. What's his name?
Can't tell you his name.
Oh, hold on. No, we gotta make this right. We have to rectify this. Cause then there's somebody right now who's like, who the fuck is it? Like, I don't care. We don't speak y'all. Let me see here. Hold on. So I'm gonna help you all out here.
Speak y'all.
Okay, Queen
I bet you there's somebody screaming at the radio
right now. They're like, his name, Dondre Whitfield.
You probably know him from his role in OWN's hit series Queen Sugar, but there's more to actor Dondre Whitfield than you see on the TV screen. He's also an activist, an author whose work is making a huge impact in the community, and we're very proud to welcome Dondre Whitfield to the studio, today's Black History visionary.
Good to see you.
Yes. Fine nigga from the 90s.
Yes, Dondre. Yeah, somebody's type. Oh, Kofi. Oh, he grew his hair out, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. It's
Dondre Whitfield is Jones' man.
Yes, Sean.
Yeah. That's Spy Nigga from the 90s.
And his name on Cosby Show
he was the farmer on Queen Sugar.
He was the
when
farmer
he was
on
trying
Queen
to get
Sugar. He was who was he on? Stanley. No, Stanley was Merlin Santana next on my list. Merlin Santana should not be gone. Let me tell you about this young man from the Bronx.
A man.
Yes. And talented. Like he was talented.
He was so funny.
He was funny. He was charismatic. Like this was him naturally. Ever since he was introduced to us on the scene, young. Was Cosby Show no, we had to see him before Cosby Show, huh? Or did we see him on Cosby Show? Was Cosby
Show?
Merlin Santana should not be gone. His life was taken too abruptly. He was such a great talent. I'm sorry for all of the ways that, he was troubled because he did have some other things going on. But I really hate the way that his life was snatched from him.
Same with Lamont Bentley.
Yeah. Shouldn't be gone. And Ricky Harris.
Yeah.
Ricky Harris as well. Damn.
Yeah.
We said everybody but Andell.
She ain't got no business being gone either. And
no
JW.
Business. That's Ricky Harris.
Yeah.
Yes. No business being gone. I didn't even know he had passed.
He passed early on.
I didn't even know he transitioned. I had no clue.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Also, Takeoff.
JW. Yeah.
That made me
sad.
So
interesting. It's so interesting that what grief could do to people.
Mm-hmm.
Or I was watching Bob stand up, and Bob was talking about how his mother passed away, and because she died on Mother's Day.
Yeah, and that makes me so sad for him.
And so
he loved.
He was talking about how like his mom. He didn't realize how much of his mom was the glue that held the family together.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was talking about like at the funeral, like he had like an uncle, like a crackhead uncle, who clearly she would entertain him because she's clearly the matriarch of the family.
Yes.
And so like during the funeral, he kept getting a text messages from his uncle claiming that, he got a text message saying like, oh, this is of something from the hospital, call 911, uncle such and such is having an emergency. And then Bob texted back was like, uncle, I know this is you. The response was, it is not me. So
oh my God, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
But yeah, when you're the glue when you lose the glue that to the family, it's very, very apparent. That's why I brought up Tracy. Like you can see, like when somebody is missing from the family,
it's so sad.
It impacts them greatly.
It does.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who doesn't have Michael K. Williams?
You think we would be doing what we're doing if we had a choice? Huh? Face it, man. Look, we from a certain type of people that come from a type of place that look a type of way. You know what that make us? Black.
Yeah. I read his autobiography.
Mm-hmm.
It was very sad, actually.
Yep. He had a hard story.
I also wish he was brought up more in Black queer history and stories. Because I do think there is oftentimes just Black folks in general try to shy away the hard stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, we should talk about that.
Yeah.
Black excellence doesn't always come you know, with the crystal stare.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there are
Mhm.
certain things that we should talk about. We should be open to talk about drug use and all that stuff,
Absolutely.
and how we can overcome that. So we know, you know, somebody's personal narrative can be somebody's personal therapeutic outlet. You know.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
but yeah, ain't no business being dead.
No business being dead, Michael K. Williams. Who's on your other list? Who do you have on your other list? Do you want to take a quick break and close out? All right,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Hit it, Claude.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
By the time the brain is deeply unconscious, he's saying to her now, the only bit that's still working is the bit that drives the breathing. And so breathing cycles we don't normally see start to happen, reflex, automatic breathing, cycles from very deep breaths, becoming shallower and shallower, and then going back to the beginning again.
And we're back. Mortality Draft. You know, I know America has a gambling problem.
Is that all?
like everywhere you look, it's like a DraftKings, a Price Pick,
Oh
a
my
Who's It Said,
God.
What's It galore. But let me tell you, if 10 years ago, or about 10 years ago, if you would have told me that this man was about to die to get out of some shit, I would have been cockety walk on Price Picks, okay? But he did not die, and I don't know why he won't. But Bill Cosby.
Because maybe he's paying for his crimes in ways that we don't know. Cause ain't he like blind in one eye? I'm not trying to, I ain't.
I mean, there's a lot of people who are blind and they be in
No.
the Olympics. So no, that ain't
That's different.
You know.
That's different. That's different. It's
like
different.
unless if his dick has fallen off, that's not enough for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no.
I just feel like if he's like, we don't know where he is, right? I have not seen him
Oh,
in so long. And I feel like if he's hooked up to a wall and can't go nowhere and nobody will see him, like maybe he's living out those days. Let me start with the fact that I 100% agree with you. And B, maybe he's having the rest of the days that he deserves. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Life is such a gift. He's undeserving of it. So.
I agree.
I just sometimes God would just renege. You know what I mean?
I know. Just snatch it away.
Ooh, JK.
like you did with the Cheney.
Yeah.
This is Dick Cheney, and you're watching Disney Channel. That nigga shot a 70-something-year-old person in the foot.
In the face. Yeah, I thought it was the face.
Maybe it was the
Oh,
face.
It's the
It's the face. Might be the face. I don't know. He shot somebody else and remained unscathed. I'm not letting them forget. Oh, let's see. Clarence Thomas.
If I have died,
he don't have no
that means
haters. He don't have no. And truth be told, he still has one even after I do exactly that. Like you and me, us never part.
Yeah, we were watching the Supreme Court hearing today about the tariffs, and like normally I've told you about the news and how I feel about it, but we were just watching in general. And I was just watching, the justices talk or whatever. I'm like, okay. But when he spoke, like, I had a visceral, like, physical reaction.
Yeah.
Like, I got itchy and, like, I got, like, hot.
Yeah.
Like, I just had, like, a instant response to him. Like, every time I see him, I see redacted.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
What did Cardi say? That's disgusting.
I hate that nigga with my whole ass. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Like, and that's a lot I hate. Like,
that's a lot.
I hate that nigga with my whole ass. If
Yeah.
I could,
Who do you hate more, him or Eric Adams? We'll do the hate draft next week.
Oh, we should do a hate draft.
wars.
I would have to say Clarence Thomas because he has been
Cast a
more
wider net.
nationally impactful in the worst fucking way.
A simply blockbuster bombshell report. Get this. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas did not disclose luxury trips around the world worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
ProPublica says Justice Thomas has for years accepted
But Eric Adams has been locally impactful to a way that affects me. So like it's like a separate but equal hate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Apples and oranges type of
You
hate.
kind of you know what I'm saying? Like banana takes over the flavor of everything, so it's got to stand on its own.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
That's
next
very
on the
true.
list, Eric.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you deserve nothing good. You deserve nothing
No.
good. Nothing good. And I'm so irritated that niggas didn't tomato boo you. Every time you walked into a club, I'm like, how come nobody poisoned your hookah pipes? Like, why was it more done to the detriment as he continued to operate to the detriment? You fucking criminal.
I am the pilot, folks, and you are all passengers. Stop praying for me to crash the plane. Pray for me to land the plane, because there's no parachutes on this plane. We're all going down together.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and put him on there too. You have anybody you want to close out with on a they should still be with us?
Yeah. You know, I'll give in to, one of the legendary ones, that should still be here.
Mm-hmm.
And that is Whitney Houston.
Of course, yeah, we had to.
And outside of just her voice and talent, just her light and airness of the world, like she was such a funny person.
Yeah.
And also, she could have saved music, because
Talk about it.
there's a famous clip where you see Brandy and Whitney like singing for Cinderella, and she's like telling Brandy like, "Why the fuck are you singing down there? Sing up, girl, up, up, up."
Mm-hmm.
When I think about current state of music, there aren't any divas out there anymore to hold the hand of the younger generation, because A, they're still trying to be selfish and hold on to shit that they're on, right? And two, they're all dead, right?
Yeah.
My mother taught me how to sing. I had the singing in me, but she taught me how, and she taught me through gospel. And she told me that if I could sing gospel, I could sing anything that I wanted to.
So Whitney was the type to always to share. Like, I wish she would have got to go on American Idol, like, or The Voice. Like, you know what I mean? Like those things, like, because she was good at what she did. Like, you know what I mean? Just she knew music. She knew singing. She may have not written any music, but she knew how to sing, and she knew what worked well and how to make other singers better, right?
No, it's true.
She was a singer, and I wish Chris and I were talking about the magic of Mariah.
Mm-hmm.
And we were saying how Tamar, right? So Tamar was talking to Maddie, and she keeps making a point that, I love Whitney Houston, but Mariah's my fave. She also lied and said she grew up on Mariah, but you're only 6 years younger than Mariah. But anyway,
girl, you grew up with Mariah.
If that. Yeah, like she came out in 90. 3 years later, y'all had a deal as the Braxton, so relax.
Everybody calm down.
But we were talking, and I was like, where Whitney had just solo acts she could sing on her own, a lot of Mariah's magic was through Kelly Price and Melanie Daniels, because she had them them black background singers.
Yeah.
Which again, artists, stop singing your own background vocals. But
truly. Get some
But
background.
you get what
Do
I
you see the
mean?
magic of Luther, Mariah, Aretha, Jennifer, Fantasia? Like, they are all greats who had incredible background singers.
Mariah used to sing backup for Aretha. You know what I mean?
Exactly. This is what I'm saying.
Mary used to sing backup for Brandy.
That's right. They did. And Luther sang backup for oh my God. So many people. But who am I thinking of specifically? Who am I?
Patty.
He sang backup for Patty and one more.
Aretha.
Okay, sure. Let's just go with that. Oh my God.
We'll pick one.
Another person who doesn't have any business being, maybe I was thinking of Aretha. She don't have no business being gone. And I'm going to tell you why. I need Aretha to come and counter some of these stories. I want to see some beef. You see what I'm saying? Millie Jackson was on the radio talking shit in the best way. Let's be clear. And I would love to see a Biddy brawl. I need to see the aunties verbally spar because I don't want to see them fight, but I want to see them verbally spar. Especially I love a good cussing ass auntie, and that's what Millie Jackson is. And I feel like Aretha.
Have you ever watched Got to Be Real?
No, actually.
Oh,
damn!
boy.
I feel like this is one of my worst Black people moments.
Well, it's a Black and/or gay internet phenom.
Oh wait, no, I'm fully lying. I am fully lying.
Oh, just say, how are you friends with Dustin and Asante and all them? You've never seen Got to Be
I'm
Real.
thinking you are talking about a movie, and that's why I'm like, no, that's one that missed you, girl. I don't. Did I miss a cultural thing? Got to Be Real with the voices, with the divas. Yes. Yeah. Abe, you've got to insert some Got to Be Real quotes right here.
Yeah. You could do the Christina Aguilera one. If you watch an episode, it's very funny, I promise.
It really is. It's stupid. It's brain rot, but it's funny. I don't know. Who is that? Who I think we should close out here because I feel like Whitney and you know what? Honorable mention Bobby Christina, because Bobby Christina wouldn't be gone if Whitney wasn't gone, and her physical life was snatched from her. You know what I mean?
I could tell you who should on the opposite side. Pat Houston. I could tell you that.
Aretha did.
No explanation needed.
Aretha was also, she had an affinity for Pat Houston, which was fascinating.
I mean, a lot of people have fixations on witches and stuff. So I mean,
all right, well,
nothing new. Nothing new.
Does that reality show exist anywhere?
I don't know, and I kind of hope not for Bobby Christina's sake.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, no, you're right. She doesn't need that. She deserves to rest. I don't know why I have a scene. Were they in a camping? They were in a log cabin. They were on the porch of a log cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember
with that lady with
the braids?
Or lack thereof. She had the Stevie Wonders.
She had the wonderfuls.
Oh my gosh! Did you see that Stevie Wonder did the musical selection for D'Angelo's Homegoing? Oh my God. Yeah, it was him and Kim Burrell. Actually, and I know Kim Burrell is she's apologized to the gays.
Oh,
but
that's right, she did.
Not to say, but whatever. But musically, I enjoy her. But I thought
9/11,
that was such
never forget. I don't care about your I don't care. I don't care, Kim.
You know what? It's time for us to go. Thank you all for listening. This is a little dark episode, but
it is.
You know,
I was like, this is a dark cloud episode.
Yeah, again, that smoky gray cloud and that dark ass, you know what I mean? But anywho.
That's how niggas are feeling these days, you know?
Yeah. But until next time, chat. Bye.
Yes, we're moving on.